Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get live. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Come on. Come on, YouTube. Get it up there, YouTube. Come on. Come on. Come on, YouTube. Come on. Get this up. Get it up. Get it up. Get it up and going. Come on, YouTube. There we go. Henry's in chat. We got it. YouTube is live and it's hitting fucking shit, I guess. Maybe. Let's just see if it's fucking on mobile. Oh, it's on mobile. Oh, that's good to hear. We're late today, but we love being late today. Because it's Monday. And me being late means I have more resin. So, I mean, there's that. Alright, let's get some music going. Alright. Let's throw some audio up here. Start mixing it, and let's see if we can get in a happy place. How's the music sound, Henry? Loud enough? Maybe that's better. All right. Let's get going this morning. We got, I think, some marvelous merchandise. Yeah! The legend is back. Let's go. Alright, let's make sure this is popped up on desktop. Yes, it is. Wonderful. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, nice and easy this morning. We got Lieben back. It's been a while. You know what? Actually, that music's a little loud for me. I'm sure it's fine for stream, but... There, I like that better. Alright. Lieben. Lieben. Can you stop talking to me, Lieben? I wanna do stuff. Alrighty. Why is this not... Oh, I have to click it? That's it? I just have to click it? Thought it... Okay. Apple. Hey, give me that hero's wit, Lieben. Oh. Hell yeah. Okay. Cool. So what are we doing? It's like Monday. I know it's new rap. I know... New trounce. Maybe we should rip some new trounce. I'm gonna rip some new trounce. All right, let me just make a note of physically what I know I have to do today. So I don't remember what fucking reputation I was working on. I feel like it was Fontaine. Were you here last week, Henry? Was it Fontaine? I think it was Fontaine. It's Fontaine, and then there was, yep, there's Conks. That's right, thanks for reminding me. Conks. Trounce, we gotta do today. And then I gotta kill that Inquisitus, bastard guy. For like 4 days straight. So yeah, okay. So yeah, we can start with Trounce, Conks, Inquisitus Bastard, and then... Oh god, the desert was painful. Yeah, I have a little bit more desert to go. I'll show you... I got some stuff done last night. I'll show you that in a second here. But, oh man, this desert pain. Maybe I should just use Ganesh for this. I don't think Arlecchino likes Pyro. Maybe I can use my Ayato team, because I'm working on my Ayato. Wait, does he even have the right weapon? No, it's fine though. We don't worry about it. Come on, Arlecchino. Clear that bond of life. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's boost that EM. Let's get that going. There we go. Yeah, I know. It's a Monday. I was up till 3 a.m. last night just because I couldn't sleep and my back was in so much pain. I was just fucking miserable. But at least, well, I got to talk to my girlfriend and one of my other friends for a little bit until like 2, which was nice because I haven't gotten to talk to my girlfriend and I haven't gotten to talk to her friend in a while, or my friend. But anyways, it's besides the point. I'm just exhausted, so. But it's nice because today we have a whole bunch of shit we got to do for the week. I was just going over it with Henry. We got to do Trounce domains. We got to do Fontaine's reputation. I got my conks to do for my Inazuma bow. I got something else to do. Oh yeah, I got to kill the Inquisitus bastard. That's a thing. And then we can look at resin. Because there's something to do with resin. I don't remember what we're doing with resin. I know we're working for Chaska, but... Oh, God, I got neither of the ones that I needed. I didn't get 3 of them. It's kind of rough. I think I need 14. Pretty sure I need 14 to do 10, 8, 10. So next week I should be able to get the final amount that I need. Let's do this puzzle like while we're here because like I've been seeing this thing every time I come to this area and I've just been completely neglecting it. Wish my Huta did more than 70k. Yeah, I was just fucking so uncomfortable last night. It was sad, but it is what it is. There's not much I can do about it anyways. Hey, Dory. Blaze, how you been? How you been doing, Blaze? It's good to see you. Henry was here yesterday. Dory, I don't think I saw you yesterday. Maybe you were in here for a little bit. How you guys been? Doing good, I hope. We just hit 5,500 subscribers, which is a little bit mind-boggling for me to think about, honestly. Because it's been maybe a month, and we're this big. Like, it's crazy. I mean, I know most of them don't tap into live, but I honestly don't care. Like, if it's just videos, man, hell yeah. If it's shorts, hell yeah. I gotta concoct some short goodness or something to come up with. Nahida build is going good. Love to hear it. We can't complain about a good-ass Nahida build. We gotta fucking love the Nahida. I was thinking about doing like a little Nahida showcase, but my Nahida is really just not anything remarkable, you know? I'd love to talk about her a little bit, but I really don't think people care. I think she's wonderful, and I honestly think she's the best Dendro character in the game, but, you know. And newbie farming's okay. Don't be upset about newbie farming. Newbie's awesome. We love newbie. Oh, I gotta be in the right other form? We love the newbie. Oh, I gotta pick that up. Oopsie poopsie. Can't be performed during combat. Oh, it must be because of this thing. Oh shit, Dory. Damn. I'm still trying to debate what I want to do with the account review video. I feel like I want to pull some stuff from stream when I've been doing account reviews and just kind of go off the rip, I think. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with it. I don't know if I want to, like, highlight some of my favorites that I've took a peek at from stream or what. I gotta figure it out. Should be fine though. That one was awfully easy compared to some of the other ones I've had to do. Let's see if I can take this guy over here. I hope I can, because I think that's what I need to do. Yeah, okay. Oh god, last Sunday was... Yeah, I was busy. I had 1,000 things I was doing. So yeah, I'm sorry, I should have let you know, but I just... Oh god. Busy is like a royal understatement. Gotta love some chests. I wonder if we can get up there from going through that little water portal to get this little hydroculus. What do you guys think? You think that's the way to do it? I bet you that's the way to do it. Let me just like get up here and see if that's... And there's that thing over there. Is that in the map? I don't think I've been over there. I'm gonna mark that and head over there. I know I'm getting like way distracted from what we need to be doing, but I don't really care. This is why I play the game. I think it's fun, so I love exploration, so I'm not gonna gripe about it. Moss? I don't know. Nuvia's artifact domain is annoying, but here's the deal, right? Like, for Marshal Say's pieces... Okay, that's not what I want to do. Where's all my Marshal Say's? Like, I have this flower. HP crit damage ER. Fine for Nuvi. HP, CRCD. Fine for Nuvi. This is fine for anybody that wants an attack stance. HP Gob, if you want to run HP over, you know, Hydro, but that's kind of like niche, like crit damage ER, but I know it's got some shit rolls. This one's fine. You know, this one's... Probably take this one, right? So, like, I have some, like, functional Nuvi pieces. Doesn't mean they're, like, great. I feel like I adjusted my Lene stance, but I just saw that that Fenty has that one. So I really want to see what's on my... You know, I wonder if that Venti stance has more potential. Probably not. Unless it rolls crit damage. Well, it's like, I'm trying to farm for, like, goddamn Albedo pieces, because apparently my Albedo is absolute dog shit compared to everybody else's, which sucks. But this is a fucking amazing crit rate circlet, but they fucking hate it on my Albedo. Like, apparently this one's better, but, like, I don't know. I just, I don't know. They don't... Genshin Impact really doesn't like my characters. Oh, yeah, and I gotta switch his weapon back off of, Ayato. Okay, so I gotta switch this onto Chiori, and then this onto Ayato. That's over here. Hydro Hutao. I like the idea of Hydro Hutao. Candace Hutao. Just completely ignore Hutao's E. Hell yeah. We don't need Hutao to be a functional pyro character. Is the music too loud, guys? It's kind of a little loud in my ears, but I don't know if it's too loud for stream. Yeah, Chaska and Lene aren't going to be demanding for people. I really don't think people are going to, like, go after Chaska unless they find out she's broken. But I just want an emo DPS, man. I just think it'd be dope. I just think it'd be dope. All right. I struggled to find some, like, copyright-free music that I enjoyed. And this stuff is made by, like, AI, so there's no way that there's content ID on it, so I'm sure it's fine. Right? Because, like, who's gonna copyright ID AI music? It's, like, not your music. So I don't know. As long as it's not too loud. It kind of, like, reminds me of, like, John Mayer-y, folky, bluesy, jazzy. I don't know. Like, a lot of different things. Yeah, I mean, people would claim it for money. I mean, if I was, like, that into it, like, once I get partnered, I'll make an AI fucking music playlist and fucking content ID it. But it's not like anybody would use it. So it's like, if I was going to make any music, because I have made some of my music, yeah, I could play Genshin OST. Honestly, didn't think about that, which is weird, but yeah, I could do that. The only problem with Genshin OST is it drives me a little bit insane after a while. To be perfectly honest. I love the music, especially Fontaine. Yeah, Mario Kart tends to be good. That's always a good go. I just try and avoid, like... I don't know, I'm not big on, like, stuff that people have heard a million fucking times. I mean, it's good stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I think I'm just crazy. I don't know. I've heard Mario Kart music so many thousand times. I don't know. I can't go up here, can I? I gotta figure out. There's like a mechanism. There's this page here. South of the broken bridge behind the observation tower, near the cliff. There's something. Near the cliff in... Oh, I gotta search nearby camps? Okay. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I'm getting so sidetracked, but it's so dope. I love Fontaine exploration. Well, here's a camp. Camp by the cliff. That ain't it. Maybe that camp up there, eh? What do you think? $30K Farina with the wrong circlet is wild. I took Farina circlet and just slapped it on Albedo because I was sick of not having a fucking decent Albedo. But apparently I need more defense on my Albedo, which is annoying because I can't get good troop pieces with defense. It's like they want to fuck me. All Akasha cares about is goddamn crit value. And it's annoying because that's not what matters when it comes to building a character. EM, HP percent, defense percent, like, come on. Character skill with more than just crit. Like I love how, like, the best rated Kokomi on Akasha is a fucking crit Kokomi. I love some defense pieces. I've said this so many times. If they made artifact trading a thing, it would make the community so much more, like, not fun in a way, but I mean, like, more willing to, like, interact with each other. Like, they add some, like, trading system or something, you know? Not like they gate it behind money, and I can see, like, the problem being that Genshin is worried that certain people might gate certain artifacts behind money, and I can see that being a problem. Well, it seems like all that Albedo is about is crit value, which is annoying. But as far as like artifact trading go, they just have to make it in a way so that it's not like people can't pay gate it. So that people can't use third-party websites to trade or sell artifacts, and I don't know how they'd avoid that. But constellation, max level, and talent levels, and crit ratio matters on Akasha? Really? I always thought, like, level and all that shit didn't matter. That's what I was told. That's bullshit. Fuck. Okay, well, I guess I gotta level up my Albedo, goddammit. Fuck. That's annoying. I didn't realize that was a problem. Yeah, well, that's partially because, like, they do different weapon ratings, which is fine. I get it. I mean, it makes sense, because some people are free to play Farina, and other people aren't. Like, I would 100% be like, well, why are you stacking my stats up against somebody who's, you know, C6 signature? Like, I think they're rating me up against other C0s. I would hope. You know, it's just, you can't promise or guarantee that. I don't know. I don't really know how Akasha works, which is kind of annoying. If somebody wants to give me the fucking rundown, that'd be great. Or if you guys have differing ideas, that'd be welcome to hear, because I honestly have no idea if it works the way that I think it works or should work. Right, that's got a good gauge. All right. Striking the pot. Encinos in private station here must assemble before that is appointed time and eat together in the designated area. And the signal is given by striking the pot. So I gotta strike a pot? So I gotta hit a pot. Is there a pot here? I have to hit a pot. Doesn't mean that I have to hit a pot around here. Yeah, I just wonder if, like, I could make my fucking Albedo a top 1 Albedo by, like, making his artifacts like a fucking two-piece and not putting him on Uraku and instead putting him on, like, Harbinger or something. And then I could be like, I have the fucking best Albedo in the world. Yeah, there's probably a pot around here somewhere. I just gotta find the damn pot. Alright, is that it? I kill him? I think I killed him. Yeah, I'll grab the pot in a minute. I'm just getting, like, self-consumed with chests and all this wonderful goodness. When you see chests, you can't not get a chest, you know? It's a chest. So there's not a pot there, but there's probably a pot up here or something. Bet you the pot's up there by that fire. Oh, it tells me strike the cooking pot. Oh. I thought it was, like, you know, going to be one of these, like, little niche puzzles that Genshin doesn't like to publicize. These sub-detection units, are they useful for anything? Is it pointless picking them up? You get them if you don't see them? Okay. Alright. Maybe I get, like, a banging-ass fight here. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I'm not goofy. I know Charlotte doesn't need him, and Charlotte's going to be the next Fontaine character that I build. So now I can go up to the top, I guess. My Albedo got worse switching him off of this circlet. Giving him more crit rate and crit damage and dropping his defense made him worse on Akasha, I think. Looks like I just need a better Sans. I know my circlet has more roll value, but it looks like it actually made him worse because it's lacking in defense. That's crazy. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like, I just maybe need a... It doesn't like this at all. So this is, like, trash roll value. And it says this is trash as well. I guess I could go that route. That's 14, 10, 5. That's 14, 7, 11. I can realistically switch off of this because Chiori can have that and be fine. I know Chiori needs the crit rate, kind of, but I mean, like, I guess get defense percent on a flower, and I guess it's just better flower. Can I sanctify a golden true flower, like, right now? And we roll it? I bet you I can. I'm gonna fucking do it. Alright, what does he need more? Does he need crit rate or crit damage? I think he needs... Alright, let's see. He's got good crit rate, so we need more crit damage. But is that because his flower's got a ton of crit rate? Yes, it is. So we need crit rate and defense. That's what we need. Where's my typewriter? Here it is. Alright, where's Golden Troop? Alright, so we're going to sanctify a flower with defense percent and crit rate. And hope to God it's got a crit damage. Hey, Beatbon. And hope to God it's got a crit damage HP. Okay. Let's dump some cha-cha-cha into this thing and see how it goes. I mean, that's fucking goated. That's fucking goated. I mean, if all else fails, we could, like, level that and hope for crit rate, but there's no defense on there, so it's like... I just hope this hits a ton of defense and crit rate. I don't really care. If it's crit damage on the 4th set, okay. Just hit defense and crit rate. Just hit defense. I think it's already a trash piece. Yeah, it's already fucking garbage. Alright, let's level up that flower that's on Fischl, eh? This is better for Fischl because of the ER. And it'd be better for Albedo. Defense percent. Flat attack. Fuck. Attack percent. That's fine for Fischl. Alright, let's put that 12 true flower in there, eh? Attack percent. Nice. That's fine for Fischl. I mean, this is an okay Fischl flower. Yeah, Fischl's getting some golden troops. She's getting the more attack-focused pieces that I've gotten from farming while farming for Albedo and Farina. That's all I had to do to unlock it? Really? Okay. Cool. Wonder if we should spend some resin today doing artifacts. Prinzessin die Verteilen. I don't fucking know how to say that word garbage. This is gonna spit me out one of those paper strips, isn't it? Yeah. This is stuff that's used for like a world quest or something. Ooh, purple instructors, Sands, let's go. Be attack percent or ER, and then I love you. Ooh, baby. I have this one, and then I got this one. This one's probably better, but hey, attack percent. I got some, like, Maiden's Beloved pieces that are, like, honestly not bad. I feel like I might hold on to a set of them. Alright, so who's up next? So we just did Arlecchino. Let's do the whale. Wherever the whale is. I don't know. I'm not the most keen on my goddamn Albedo Sands. I don't know why he fucking hates the RV on it. Top 13% albedo. What happens if I level him up? Are you sure it's gonna fucking change things? If I take him up to 90? Are you sure? I had no instructor's pieces until I realized it's actually a goated fucking Hyperbloom buffing set. Or just, in general, a reaction buffing set. And I was kind of like, oh, I fucked up by getting rid of all these. So I was like, as I've been exploring all the desert, I was like, let me just save all of these pieces. Because they're actually, like, really good. So I've been stocking up on my instructors. I've been trying to get more of them, but... I mean, obviously, I can't make it perfect. And I'm sure if I kept them over the years, I could have had some much better pieces, but... Looks like I'm going to have to kill that other guy, right? Yeah, I think I am. I feel like I've won staged him before with fucking Kaniche. Also, any idea why on Akasha, like, underneath my Albedo, it says 10 out of 79, whereas, like, my Hu Tao, it says 155 out of 632? Does anybody have a clue as to why that's a thing? Does it mean, like, 79 other people have my same artifacts and are, like, something? That's probably not okay. Some people still hold on to their Berserker's pieces because of the crit rate, and I think they're absolutely crazy, but, I mean... People do what people do. I'll grab my commission rewards and then start the Fontaine requests while we wait for some trouts. I'm not going to level up my Albedo if it's not going to change anything. If leveling him up significantly changes how he gets ranked, then I will 100% do it. But if it literally doesn't affect it, I'm not wasting my fucking mats because his 80 to 90 difference is so fucking minimal. Like, it's not even funny. Oh, I went to the wrong spot. Yeah, why can't we get somebody that knows Akasha? Come on, guys. Know Akasha. Learn Akasha for me so I don't have to bash my head in. No, I can review accounts in any region, Sam. Muchiro, I've tried, but yesterday you didn't text me your UID. You didn't put it in chat, and you just left. I've tried multiple times. And, yeah, Sam, if you text me your UID, just make sure you put some hyphens in there in between the numbers, and also let me know what you want me to take a look at. If it's, you know, a specific character, a team, a build, what weapon, anything like that. Feel free to ask whatever question you want, and I'll take a look. No, you're good, Moichi, bro. Alright. I'm gonna literally just Google, does character level matter on Akasha? Does Akasha tell you how it ranks shit? Like, is there like an info? Like... Maybe Anka fucking tells you. Alright, Sam, let's look you up. You need opinions on your Kaz, Farina, Nahi, and xilonen. Okay. Make sure that those characters are on your profile, otherwise I won't be able to see them. Just a heads up while I load you into Anka. Why does Akasha not like this UID? Alright, we're gonna go to Anka. Alright. Alright, looks like they're on your profile. Alright, perfect. Getting mixed responses on the Farina? Okay, yeah, we'll take a peek. Let me just get my window set up here and make sure Anka is big enough. Alright, that looks okay. So you're going with Harbinger on your Farina. Right now, if you're going for her elemental skill damage, which is nice, you got a good amount of HP, and ER's a little bit low. Running an HP Sands, HP Gob, and HP Circlet, I would highly recommend you stray away from that, unless you're using her purely for her burst. I would recommend going a, like an HP Goblet, an Energy Recharge Sands, and a crit rate or crit damage Circlet. That'll help balance out your crit damage crit rate ratio, and then at the same time, it's going... Oh, you're DPSing her? Yeah, I'll pin it. I don't know how long it'll pin for, but sure. Her. Yeah, if you're DPSing her, I mean... I would just get a better crit ratio. Harbinger's fine, but the first thing that you gotta do to maximize your damage is going to be leveling up that Harbinger of Dawn. You know, you already got her level 90, which is awesome. Get Harbinger of Dawn as high as you possibly can. Then go to your skills, you know, crown her elemental skill and burst if you want, you know, or her normal attack, whatever your preference is. You know, if you're using her for normal attacking, I might want to, you know, you might want to use a different weapon. No, this isn't your account. This is Sam's account. You're going to get the fishing weapon? Okay, the Fluve Sender thing? Yes, okay. Or no, it's not the Fluve Sender. That's not a fishing weapon, is it? That's a... Whatever it is. I know exactly what you're talking about, but yes, that's fine. Because that has a good ER on it. This is a wonderful feather. I would not make any adjustments to the feather. This is a good flower, but, you know, crit ratio, EM, you got it here on the feather and flower. I would just tweak this in a way so that you get... it's tricky, because obviously you want HP to scale her elemental skill. If you're more focused on burst uptime, you know, then you want to switch this to ER, but if you know, run her in with hydro batteries, then you don't necessarily need as much ER. She's just, like, ER thirsty, because her burst costs a lot. So it's like, I would recommend ER Sands, but, you know, if you want, keep her HP Sands, go to hydro damage Goblet, and then fucking go a crit rate Circlet. Go crit rate Circlet, and then get more crit damage. Potentially on another piece, potentially. Probably crit rate Circlet with crit damage. Alright. Yeah, it just all depends on your team, pretty much. Like, when I was playing with Dory's Farina, I was like, holy hell, this Farina's thirsty. Because they had, like, no ER. let's see. So now we're looking at Kaz. Okay. Iron Sting, wonderful. Get that up to 90. I'm going to say that straight away. Get that up to 90. It's going to help you out a lot. EM, perfect. Substats don't matter too much, but you got nice EM sub rolls on his Feather and Flower, which is awesome. You're hanging out at 946 at, you know, C0, R0, which is wonderful. Refining your Iron Sting will help you a little bit with elemental damage bonus. Yeah, if it's fully support, she gets a fast burst, so there you go. And I like his, I like the fact that you're just focusing pure EM here. He doesn't need crit rate and crit damage. And, you know, level up his skill and burst. You know, that's just going to help boost things. Other than that, I love the Kazuha. I don't think you need to make any adjustments to the artifacts. Considering you already have very strong EM on your Feather and Flower. Just get the Iron Sting leveled up, and it's going to boost all of his damage. And throw some refinements on it, because it's a wonderful craftable weapon, and it's going to boost his elemental damage bonus. It's going to go from, like, 6% per stack to, like, 12% per stack or something crazy like that. Or maybe I got it backwards, but however that works. Yeah, you can hit one... Yeah, with Iron Sting, you can hit, like, 1,000 EM. And that's a flex number. Like, that's like a number that you can be like, yeah, my Kazuha, C0, got 1,000 fucking EM. Like, you can throw that at people, and they'll be like, shit. 'Cause it's a really nice number. Like, you got great EM rolls on your Feather and Flower. And you're using Iron Sting. But he's just going to do more damage for you and for your team if you get refinements and level Iron Sting up. Before you go for refinements, obviously max that Iron Sting out to 90. So that's what I would do first. And then for... We're going to do Nahida and then xilonen. We'll do xilonen first. Skyrider Sword for the speed. All right, in the ER. Okay. Now, I see you're trying to stack defense on her. Do you have the... Do you have... Where is it? Do you have the Traveler's Handy Sword, Sam? If you do, run this on her. Over the Skyrider Sword. The Skyrider Sword is good, but it just increases her attack and movement speed. If you have this Traveler's Handy Sword, getting her defense up even higher is going to help scale everything. Like, everything. I'm pretty positive Skyrider's Sword doesn't buff team. Yeah, Traveler's Handy Sword heals her, which gives, well, it gives elemental orbs that fucking heal. But I'm pretty sure Skyrider Sword isn't a team buff. I'm pretty sure it just buffs her personal damage. There are no really viable team buffing 3 or 4 star options. I mean, I would 100% recommend Flutevet's Pitzel, but that's only if you have the billet from Notlin. If you don't have the sword billet, don't worry about it yet. But the Flutevet's Pitzel is going to be her, you know, best craftable option, because not only does it have very high base defense and very high base attack, it also increases defense by 16% at R1 whenever you use an elemental skill, which is really strong and very quite nice. And yeah, if you want her to be a battery, you could run Fab. Dora's totally right about that. I like your defense where it's at, but you don't... Like, you switch this over to, you know, Flutevet's Pitzel or the Traveler's Handy Sword, you can ditch this defense percent circlet and go ahead and switch to a, you know, crit rate crit damage circlet, or you could ditch the defense goblet and jump to a geo damage. You'll be able to have over 3,000 defense, maybe even higher, if you switch to Pitzel or Handy Sword. It's going to bump you up that much. And then you can look at her crit ratio, crit damage, and ER, and play around with that. Obviously, most important thing for her is going to be her elemental skill. So get that up to level 8 or level 10 as soon as possible. Try and get it to at least level 8, because it gets up to like a 30% elemental res decrease for the team, which is, you know, what you really want to do. You know, if you can get that, you know, golden and set, you'd be perfect. Also, if you can prioritize, like, get rid of the crit rate and crit damage on here. ER is fine, but like, swap your flower out for a Cinder City flower that has a defense roll. You know what I mean? One defense roll on a Cinder City flower, even if it doesn't roll into defense once, if it has one roll, it's immediately better than this piece. Same thing with this. Kind of. You know, the crit damage and crit rate is nice, but, like, you don't need EM at all. Like, you have a lot of EM here. EM just strengthens crystallized shields. So if you're using her for is like exclusively, you know, your only crystallized or only shielder on the team, then it's fine for EM, but not all Geo characters need defense. Kind of. Yeah, I mean, if you're using her for crystallized, it's fine to have EM, but if you're not using her for crystallized, it's literally fucking useless. Pardon my French. I would 100% keep this Sans, or, you know, if off-piece can get tricky, but I would keep this Sans, probably, because this is very nice. So, yeah, Zhongli's HP scaling, he doesn't fucking scale with defense. Navia, I think, scales with, like, well, I'm not going to speak about what Navia scales on, because I actually have no idea. Are you on-fielding your Nahida with Stack Frag? Or are you just using her as a quick swap? Hey, Milani Honeybee. This is a lot of crit damage for your Nahida. I'm surprised you have this much. It's awesome. It's a lot of crit damage. She needs sack frag, leveled up all the way. Like, all the way. She needs her talents. Her elemental skill and burst gotta be leveled up to level 8. Have to be. That's mandatory. And don't fuck with your artifacts. You got 900 EM right now with these artifacts. 100 roll on the flower, 40 roll on the feather. You got crit damage, you got attack percent, you got ER. You're fine. Artifacts are fine. Don't fuck with the artifacts. Holy shit, work on her skills and level the sack frags up to 90, because that's going to push her over that 1000 EM threshold. Once you get to 1000 EM, it's going to cap out her Ascension 4 talent, or her second passive talent, which essentially buffs team-wide party members by 25% of her total EM, which if you have her at 1000, it caps out that 25% at 250. So if you get her to 1000 EM, you're going to be maximizing that burst buff and able to get a 250 EM boost to your entire team. So I would highly, 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 highly recommend leveling up Sack Frag and getting her up to like level 80 out of 90. Yeah. Right now, at 903, 25% of 800 is 200. So you're at like 216, 17-ish EM. But you get an even higher EM boost. And her reaction damage will do even more with more EM. And her own personal elemental skill damage is going to do more with even more EM. So it's like, she scales so hard with EM, it's ridiculous. So by being able, yeah, well, her burst, no. She will personally hit 1k, but she will not boost the team by that amount. So essentially, by getting her up to 1k, it's going to tack on an extra 250 onto her. Right? And you can go higher than 1k. That's not the ceiling. You know what I mean? That's just the maximum amount that is going to be boosted by your burst. But literally, the more EM that you get on Nahida, the better. I honestly think your feather and flower are great. I mean, you could, in theory, get a better feather. But, like, fuck, 40 is fine. And you got attack percent and crit damage on here, so it's like, whatever. Her crit rate is really low. So maybe, I mean, it's not like her reactions. So, like, Spread can crit, right? But any type of Bloom or Burgeon reaction doesn't crit. So if you're using her for Bloom or Burgeon teams, you know, it doesn't matter. Even if you have her C2 to where they can crit, it doesn't scale with her own crit rate and crit damage, so it's not important. The only time crit rate and crit damage is important is if you're on-fielding Nahida and using her for her auto attacks or charge attacks. So I would 1000%, first off and foremost, get the sack frags leveled up to 90, then level her up to 80 out of 90 or 90 out of 90, whatever's feasible for you. It is going to make you a lot happier, and your team just do so much more damage. And talents, holy shit, talents. Level her burst up. It's going to make reactions happens so much faster when her elemental skill is on enemies. Yeah, if you use her to mark enemies, like, holy shit, you gotta level this stuff up because it's gonna make your reactions go crazy. Talents, weapon, level. That's all you need to do. Talents, weapon, level. Talents, weapon, level. I gotta check the sub on Sac Frags because I feel like it's not. Do you have Mappa Mar? Mappa Mar is craftable. Use Mappa Mar instead of Sac Frags. Stop leveling Sac Frags and level up Mappa Mar because it grants a 8% elemental damage bonus for 10 seconds with 2 stacks available whenever you trigger an elemental reaction. So essentially you get 16% elemental damage bonus at R1. And it's EM scaling. So go build Mappa Mar instead of Sac Frag. Because the only purpose of Sac Frag is decreasing her skill cooldown occasionally, but you only have it R2 for 1, and also her skill cooldown is so damn short in the first place, like you don't need more skill cooldown. So Mappa Mar is what you want. If that's okay. If you're fine, if you want to switch, you don't have to switch off, but I would highly recommend you go to Mappa Mar. For some reason in my head, I was thinking this was Mappa Mar, but if you switch, you'll be a lot happier. I promise you. Hey, Mafuyu, how are you doing? We just got done taking a peek at an account here for Sam. Now I'm trying to figure out why Akasha is down. Why does it say rank unavailable on my Albedo? Any idea why it's not fucking ranking anybody? There you go, Sam. I'd love to see it. I'd love you to come back here and be like, hey, I fucking X and X helped. I tried this, whatever, and that's what they're doing right now. They're getting their memory upgraded. I was like, why is Akasha down? I mean, I'll go look on Enka, my fucking UID. Because I'm trying to, like, tweak my Albedo really quick because I'm really irritated at why this isn't, like, up. Like, I'm really, 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 really confused as to why this is, like, being funky. I mean, is it gonna... There's a leaderboard or something on here, right? Or do I gotta go to Sealy Mo? I gotta go to Sealy Mo. Top 42% on Sealy. Or has this not been refreshed? I don't think this has been refreshed. What does it say? Top 18% on Sealy Mo? 82 180. His crit damage is low, but his defense is, I guess, low. So, how the fuck am I gonna get more crit damage? Yeah, your Kazuha's, because of all that EM you got on Kazuha, but it can go even crazier, you know what I mean? You're gonna get even higher once you get more EM on that Kaz. Once you level up that Iron Sting and you level up his talents, oi, oi, oi. Yeah, let me pull up Sam's... Yeah, Sam's Tignari is level 1. That's why it's top whatever percent. I wonder what it says on... Well, I can't check on Akasha because it's fucking down. I can check on Enka, I guess. What? That is his UID, you ass. What? 763 615 629. 763 619 269. Or 629. Let's see if I remember that right. Sealy is now processing your request. Okay, well, it's going to take a minute to get into Sealy. But I can't fucking see your Tignari yet. Which is annoying, but it is what it is, because Genshin leaderboards are fucking annoying. Alright, what was I doing? I totally got distracted. I think I was gonna do, like, reputation while I wait for, like, resin to recharge or something. I got distracted. Somebody distracted me. And it totally wasn't me distracting myself. Oh, yeah, I was gonna show you guys the desert shit that I did. Fucking Blessed Hamada 100%. Gilded Desert 100%. And then I'm working on this. Oh, this one's a pain in the ass. And then I'm working on Inazuma. I have one more key left that I get from the final level of the Electroculus. So we might be hunting some Electroculus today. This is a pain in the ass, and I can't find the Sealy. And then this is just me finding chests and having to, like, deal with it and find them and whatever. This won't be hard. This will be annoying. This shouldn't be too bad. So Inazuma's achievable. It's just like it's gonna be a tricky grind. Well, yeah, people grind rep. I'm doing it because I want the goddamn treasure compass. That's literally the only reason why I'm doing it. I don't give a shit about anything else, just the treasure compass. And I also hate how these are locked. Like, you have to physically go to them. Like, I gotta do barrel conchs, salt, and raw meat. And then I can only take one of these bounties at a time, which is also quite annoying. Because then I have to go back, teleport, refresh it, claim it, all that shit. You can't just take multiple at once and go do them and then handle it all at once. Like, you have to individually do each one. And I took such a break from it, like, in between Sumeru and... Like, I never did Inazuma because for some reason I just gave up on Inazuma. And then fucking Sumeru I hated, so I never touched Sumeru's rep. So my Sumeru rep is like level 3 or level 4. Fontaine I'm working on. Notlin is all maxed out because the Notlin rewards actually were amazing. So that's why I did Notlin. The Notlin rewards are amazing. Like, seriously, like, do a Notlin reputation stuff if you can, because getting it leveled up gives you so much Mora. It's like, phenomenal. Ah! Yeah, I know, right? Notlin's amazing. I wish they, like, tweak all the rep systems to be like Notlin. I don't know why they wouldn't. Like, it makes it so much more enjoyable, for Christ's sakes. Like, I was like, actually like, oh, I like doing Notlin's rep. I was also pissed that I can't do Notlin rep quests to get fucking Mora. Like, once you finish them, you finish them. You can't go back and do them, which is annoying. Like, you can't just go back and do them. Like, it's tilting. And this region gives such little Mora comparatively. Even though you're doing the max one. Have a good one, Sam. Take it easy. Did I miss any chats? I don't think I did. I don't think I missed anything. This guy's fucking tanky and annoying. And you know, Hu Tao doesn't have the best aim. It's kind of funny. Xinyan? Ooh, that's tricky. It depends if you want to go after a Nemo damage focus or if you want to go after like an attack scaling focus. Because I built her EM, Dory, and you didn't. That's why. What was I telling you about EM? More EM. More EM. I would go attack with my Xinyan. If I had a Xinyan, I would go attack because I feel like it's a little bit more consistent. My ratio is ass compared to yours, but I have 232 EM at base, and then I'm using Albedo's Ascension talent in this kind of like rainbow comp, right? I'm using his Ascension talent to buff my party-wide EM by an additional 125. If I was going to use Nahida in this team, it would be even crazier for Burgeon. Like, Burgeon would happen on the side. Like, it'd be absolutely ridiculous at how good it would be. You'd go with defense, personally? All right. Yeah, I mean, it really comes down to what are you lacking more of, defense or attack. I just find attack to be more consistent, but typically damage scaling does tend to be better with defense. And it's Makyun, right? Not like Mykyun. I don't know what I was fucking saying. It's like Makyun. I just can't speak right now because I'm fucking exhausted. Yeah, I know. I've seen people put her on defense as well. It's kind of like one of those things where like people go one way or the other way. I think she scales harder with defense though. I'm not too sure. I just find attack to be consistent and easier to be buffed across a team. Is this guy like cryo or something? That's not gonna hit anything. Nice. Maybe I should swap out Albedo and try this as a Virgin. Throw in Nahida. Make it a little bit stupid crazy. I was hitting 6-digit with their burst. No, my Huta's not on EM Sans. Or no, she is. She is. She is. No, she's not. HP Sans. Yeah, I don't need EM Sans. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about swapping to EM Sans, and I was like, no, 2-piece Wanderers is better. And I was like, yeah, 4-piece. Like, I don't even think 4-piece fucking. Like, at this point, I don't think 4-piece. 4-piece Crimson Witch would be relevant compared to how strong my EM is. I think my EM just buffs harder than 4-piece Crimson, which is kind of weird. It's like, how is 2-piece better with the EM buff that I have? I guess I just have enough EM to where the point where it overcompensates for what 4-piece Crimson would be. Unless I had the same like ER ratio on Crimson, then potentially it could be better. But I feel like for a standard Crimson set, you know, with no EM versus my 2-piece set with a good amount of EM, I feel like it's just pretty comparable. Yeah, Shimenow's is good for her. Marsha Says is good for her. It just, I mean, people play her so many different ways. But, like, the top leaderboards are all completely different. Like, they're all completely different. I mean, Crimson is good for literally any Pyro character, but at the same time, it's like, holy hell, is it a pain in the ass to farm. The domain sucks, and it also... like, the domain sucks to fight, right? And then it also gives Lava Walkers the secondary. And then it also fucking, like, it's really hard to get a good Crimson piece. And then at the same time, it also... Like you can strongbox the Lava Walker pieces, but fucking hell is it a pain. 10 salt, wow, that's an expensive ass daily commission or weekly commission. That's expensive. Yeah, the domain itself is hell. In a nutshell, it's just fucking pain. I haven't fought it in maybe like 2 years. Like, I was that traumatized. I was like, after I got like 2 good enough pieces for Hu Tao, I was like, yeah, fuck this. Like, I'm not. Like, I'm just not. This guy asks for meat every fucking week. He wants my meat. I don't know why. Yeah, like, farm Deepwood or Gilded and then fucking go and... I mean, I'm running 2-piece Wanderer's Troop, 2-piece Crimson. Like, it's fine. Yeah, or go farm Emblem, right? Because Shimenawa's is useful on Hu Tao, right? And then fucking, you know, you could end up having a really good Shimenawa's Hu Tao in the meantime of fucking having to grind for, you know, anything else random. And then you get Emblem on the side, you know? You get a good fucking Emblem set. DPS Penny. That sounds like torture. Alright, we should have enough resin now to go hit another trounce. Probably should do Little Snake. DPS Penny is cool. C6 DPS Penny is very cool. Sounds like something I would do. This is the masochist that I am. I'm going to swap out Albedo here and just go for a quick little Burgeon. Get my EM for Fate buffed even harder on Hu Tao. Get like a 500 EM Hu Tao. Even though my Nahida's EM is fucking not at all where I want it to be, but it's fine because she's only level 80 and her weapon's not even level 90. And I'm just a shitter with legs. It's fine. My Nahida's talents aren't even like fucking... Oh. I mean... we could do that. The only thing here is, like, xilonen doesn't buff. Oof, fuck, that's damage. Need to heal up a little bit. That's a lot of Hu Tao damage, honestly. Can we skip this or no? This isn't one of the ones that's skippable, right? Burning, Burgeon, 34k. Don't feel like it's as strong as Albedo, perhaps, but maybe that's because these guys are kind of poopy. Is that a 54k for Rena? Did I just see that? Is that right? Oh, well, there goes Hu Tao. Heal her up a little bit. DPS Diona is a thing. As much as I hate to say it, it is a thing. Burgeon Hu Tao. I've seen Burgeon go crazy, you know, as residuals. You know, obviously this isn't going to be as strong as Vape. Burgeon Tao. What's her rough EM right now? 272. That's from the Nahida weapon buff. Let's save up all of my alts. Keep Hu Tao on some nice low health. Alright, this is skippable. Alright, let's go immediately into Farina. Get her here. Get fucking this down. Get into xilonen. Get some healing going so we can get those stacks for Farina. Was that just Burgeon that did all that? Hold on, I gotta watch that on stream. Hold on. What the fuck killed him? Oh, my fucking Farina killed him. I was like, what the hell? I was like, how did he just get, like, fucking do that? Okay. Jesus. Alright, now we gotta go kill Wanderer. Alright. Here comes the resin. Here comes the resin. Fuck me hard. Alright. Wanderer time. Diona's incredibly underrated, and she will be getting built soon. Because holy hell is Cryo underrated. And I heard they're buffing Shatter or Superconduct. I heard that they are to be on par with Bloom reactions and Burgeon reactions. I know those rumors have been floating around for a while. I don't know how true they are, but... yeah, Layla's just fucking ridiculous at how good she is. I feel like Albedo might be better. I just gotta, like, run around and dodge this guy for a little bit, right? Pretty much. You know what? Fuck that. I'm just gonna fight him. Dude, I really don't care. Okay, maybe I shouldn't just fight him. I don't think that's gonna be helpful. This fight just sucks. Did that miss? I don't really understand how that fucking missed. Do I have to do something now where I have to, like, collect? No. Oh yeah, I need a bow character to do this. I'm a fucking idiot. Fuck. Well, I fucked that up. Didn't realize I could use Nahida charge attacks to fucking do that, but okay. I thought of it, at least. I guess. I thought of it a little too late. Oh, come on. I was using my charged attack. I always hate this fight. It's so clunky and weird and gross and weird and clunky and clunky. Alright, I got the thing for Nahida that I needed. Cool. I'm gonna get Nahida's fucking elemental skill up to level 8. Because it's due time that I do that. Because I use her a lot. Maybe we go fight that Dendro Cube. That son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm probably just clunky. Alrighty. Let's get some, what are those books? Those are like fucking the flowery ones, I think. I don't remember what they're called. I know they're the flowery ones, though. That's all that matters. Doody-doody-doody-doody-doo. Alright, so I can craft 4 of those. Which means I can craft 2 of these. Hey, Winters. Which means I can level up her skill. Hell yeah. Clunky Nahida, baby. Should probably level up her weapon. What day? Today is Monday? Fucking Tuesday, Friday? Is this gonna really do anything? Yeah, it will. She sends with the, her weapon will. I don't know. You guys think that's worth it to fucking level up Nahida? I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna make that much of a difference. She could just use a better flower. Yeah, I could level up Nahida today, but I'm more or less just trying to save for Chask. Oh yeah, I wanted to do... I want to go ahead and craft 2 of these while I remember to do it. Just use up all my dream solvent because I'm a savage-ass bitch. I need 14 of these. Because 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 is 5, plus 2 is... plus 3 is 8. Do I need 16? Wait. It's 2 and 2. That's 4. I know it's 1 for the first one. It's 1 for the second one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Okay, so I need 14, and I have 12 silken feathers. Yeah, she's going to boost it with 1k, but I have her fucking signature. So... she automatically gains it in battle, so... it's not really needed. It's going to boost her damage quite a bit, but... for team-wide buffing, which is what I use her for... not necessarily the most needed thing in the world, since I use her as a team-wide buffer. It'll buff her personal damage, that's for sure. That's why I leveled up her E. Back to Albedo, though. Albedo better. Okay. So, we could go Deepwood. We could go for more Chaska pieces, which I still need a goddamn flower. All right, we'll do like 6 runs of this. See how this goes. And then if this is absolutely fucking miserable, then we'll take a break, go to the Inquisitus Bastard, and then maybe tackle, like, I don't know, at another domain. Probably, like, Deepwood or something, because I always need fucking Deepwood pieces, it feels like. So, then again, I don't know. I should probably farm Tenacity. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Probably just use the absolute garbage ones that I get, which is all of them for the box. But then I don't know. I'm like, maybe I should farm Golden Troop. I mean, I'll strongbox into Golden Troop, like I always do. But like farming that other domain can get me Marshal Says, which I can use on like anybody. So the box isn't a scam because it's an extra 13% chance of giving you a 4-liner. So it's like, meh. Could be good on xilonen, so I'm going to keep it because it's a 4-liner, and it could roll heavy into defense. Albeit, does my xilonen need a better flower? Kinda. So then I could end up putting that piece on Auroron. Because she doesn't really need crit rate or crit damage. There's my 146. Albedo's not hitting for shit, though. This is annoying. I feel like Strongbox tends to be better just because there's a 13% chance, or a 13% more. That could be good for fucking xilonen because of the defense roll. I hate this, how I get great Cinder City pieces and absolutely god-awful Night Soul pieces. Or, Codex pieces. You know, these guys are supposed to, like, get this true damage buff from pyro damage, but I feel like they have resistance to goddamn pyro damage. Yeah, but I don't have xilonen C4, so you can't even talk. That's fucking trash. This goddamn domain, man. It's like they fucking know. It's like they know when shit's going down. Yeah, but like I'm only hitting 13Ks a lot of the time. Live, laugh, love, xilonen. Yeah, Hu Tao has like 7 different fucking weapon combinations of putting shit away. Wow, man, the defense pieces are crazy. If only this was fucking Golden Troop where I'm getting these defense pieces. For fuck's sake. Only hitting 30k is wild. My Albedo's doing more damage than my fucking Hu Tao in this domain. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is why I typically don't farm artifacts, because, like, weapons and talents are way more important. Yeah, Malvika giving fucking people Night Soul Blessing states. I don't even know how they'd implement that, but yeah. Ob Codex Albedo. Absolutely nutso. Albedo hitting 30Ks while Hu Tao out here hitting 19. Yeah, like, what the fuck? I don't, like, it's like it's trying to give me Cinder City for fucking xilonen, and it's like, huh? It's dumb. So dumb. Now I gotta see if, like, I got... I forget who I was putting Auroron pieces on. Because Chi-Chi's getting my fucking... Chaska facts. Still don't have a viable flower. It's the best fucking flower I got, and it's purple. And this Kaniche one is, like, mid. Because I doubt Chaska will need a lot of EM. This feather is, like, fucking atrocious, but it is what it is. I'd probably have a better time rolling into this thing. And then Kaniche's is fine, but I really don't want to strip Kaniche. You know? I think this is my only attack sands, and I'm scared to level it up. And this is fine. And this is fine, I guess. Could use another roll in the crit damage, and that's really good, but... Genshin won't do me like that. Alright. So let's get some more resin. We'll hit it fucking like 3 more times. We'll take a quick break and go fight that Inquisitus bastard. How many primos I got now? 4,000. Ugh. I farmed up to like 1,800 yesterday just from like doing desert exploration. Fucking hell, that's expensive. Yeah, let's go fight that Inquisitus bastard. I need a fucking like different team for it though, because this guy's so cringe to kill. Yeah. I'm not going to be... Well, I'm going to have to touch the fucking new region, like, day one to get all this shit for Chaska. And I'm going to be going into, like, other people's worlds to get all the flowers that are needed. Like, it's going to be a royal pain in the ass, but it's fine. So I need Farina. I need Raiden. I need Hu Tao. I need Ganyu to kill this fucker. It's so stupid. Team of Archons. Ganyu is Cryo Archon right now, so it's okay. Do I have to go this way? Yeah, I do. Well, Jason welcomes me in his world, so, Dory, I think you got beat out by Jason, so... I'm trying to think, like, how many more times do I have to kill this fucking bastard? Yeah, I'm doing account reviews. You just need to put your UID in chat, put some, like, what is it called? Not asterisks. You just need to you need to put, like, Dory will explain it. Dory will give you an example of what it should look like. Oh my god, stop fucking sending him over there. Hit it, you bitch. Fuck, dude. Fuck! I'm trying to heal. I gotta go heal and refight this guy. He's such a pain in the ass. Yeah, as long as, Aether, you let me know what characters you want me to take a look at, and what your UID and region is, and give me kind of like a you know, send your UID like Blaze just said, so. I'll take a peek at it once I deal with this Inquisitus bastard piece of bullshit fucking thing that gives me a headache every time I have to fight it, and I have to fight him for 4 days straight for this goddamn achievement, and I'm gonna bash my head in at the end of it. Ugh. Just summon your little pylons and be done with things. Oh yeah, I should farm for Raiden pieces. Yeah, I'll spend the rest of the fucking resin doing emblem pieces instead of Golden Troop, because I need to fix my Raiden sooner than later. Yeah, because I have like 10 Witsits. More than 10 Witsits. It's far from the most cursed thing I've done. Oh, I didn't mean to claim that. Fuck. I need these for somebody, though. I might have needed them for Kirara, though. I don't remember who I needed these for. Fuck. I didn't mean to claim that. God damn it. Who takes these mats? Baiju and Kirara. I don't fucking... Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, well, my Kirara's fucking already ascended, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I got her 80 out of 90. Oh, no, I don't. Well, it'll happen someday, but fucking hell. Not today. Alright, Aether. Let's take a peek. Alrighty, here. Well, actually, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do it, because Akasha might still be fucking down. Okay, I might have to go to Enka. If the whole Enka network is down, I might want to bash my head in. Sealy's probably not down. Alright, let's take a peek here. Let's get this up and then move this over, and then let's fucking do this. Alright. Lost Prayer Nuvi, that's fine. Crit rate, it's buff. Got normal skill burst. We're looking at 4-piece Martial Says with 31k HP. You're going to be getting, what, 36% crit rate from Martial Says, so that's fine with 233 crit damage. Hydro damage goblet, perfect. And we're looking at a great amount of HP, and you happen to have some EM on there, which doesn't hurt. I would just say probably skill and burst on the Nuvi Aether. And then with Raiden, wait, what's your Nuvi C? Okay, Nuvi C0. Raiden C0 engulfing with 4-piece. You're looking at 53, 144, 258. You could get the ER higher and get some more ER sub rolls, because it doesn't look like you're planar overloaded or vaporize or taser, because you don't have it on attack sands. EM's going to cap out around 300%, which is kind of what you want to max out Emblem of Severed Fate. So her damage is going to come up if you can get some more ER sub rolls. Other than that, I mean, your crit rate, crit damage ratio is wonderful, considering you have a lot of crit rate on your subs. I would just potentially... Yeah, this is, like... He's got a cracked out account. I'm just telling him what he can improve. The only way to improve this is by getting up to 300 ER, or potentially more crit rate. That's literally the only thing that you can do. Otherwise, it's perfect. I mean, like... The only thing you can adjust is fucking ER. Kenichi on Earthshaker, 80 out of 80 with 24 crit rate. That's a little low, but he gets it from Codex, so it comes up. 200 crit damage, 8.5 on skill, that's fine. With 156 EM, that's good for burning, but it's not the most important thing ever. Yeah, you just got a lot of EM that you don't necessarily need. Attack Goblet is interesting, considering your... Considering you're using Earthshaker, I would recommend trying out a Dendrogob and giving it a run. I know obviously you're using your Sands as your off piece here, but if you can get an onset Ob Codex piece and then throw an offset Dendrogob on here, you're going to end up doing more damage. Yeah, Earthshaker refinements, yes, but it's not like getting a lot of Earthshaker refinements is feasible right now, because it'd take an obscene amount of Dream Solvent, and it's actually very minimal R1 between R5 for like Earthshaker and Flute of Espitzel for damage buffing anyways. His crit rate's low. He's taking the 40% from Codex, but it's still low. It's fine, but, you know, more crit rate on the Circlet probably, and the Feather, and probably switch to an Attack Sands that's onset with crit rate. You could drop your crit damage down to like 180 and then throw up some more crit rate, and you'd be in a happier position. Eula Skyward Pride, that's fine, because it's got a high base attack, so you don't got to worry about anything else. You're using 2-piece, which is good for the extra Fizz bonus. Crit rate, hang around 62%. That's very nice for the 152 that you got on there. It could be higher, but that's totally fine. I mean, considering you only have 3 rolls into it, you got a good amount of crit damage on these pieces. We were kind of capping it out. You could have got a crit damage roll on the Circlet, but I understand how hard it is to get a Circlet that will match the HP roll. Is kind of killing you here. But I mean, as a Eula, it's a very nice Eula. Definitely hits, you know, higher 6 digits on burst, I'm sure. Oh, Splendor Ayaka. We love to see it. Alright. I love these stats on your Ayaka, especially since you're using Blizzard Strayer and you have 40% crit rate on her already. I'm assuming you're using her not in reverse melt, so we're kind of like, you know, not too worried about EM. Attack is perfect on her, so you don't need to adjust it. There are situations where Attack Goblet can actually be better than Cryo Damage Goblet. It's very niche, but, I mean, I would give it a go and try it out if it makes sense. I wouldn't be able to tell you without testing this or throwing it into a damage calculator if Attack Goblet is going to benefit you more. But this is totally fine. Yai, we're looking at good amount of attack. Crit rate, crit damage, nice circlet. Two-piece for the burst and the electro damage bonus. This is a very nicely built Yai, especially with the 70% crit rate on here. Very, very nice. And the high attack. Gotta love it. Yeah, she's a little low on EM, you know, but it's not heinous. She could use more, like drop the crit damage, buff up the EM. It makes her hit a little bit harder. But if he's using her in Overload versus like Hyper Bloom, like EM doesn't matter at all. It's attack percent for Overload. So if they're using an Overload Yaimiko, you know, you're fucking targeting after that attack percent. So like gunning that up a little bit would probably be more important, you know, getting those attack subs over the EM subs or these HP subs. ER is fine to have. Don't stress about the ER that you got on her. All right, and then let's take a look at your Kaching before I sign off here, because I am a Kaching maniac. Two-piece, that's fine. You're using her as Electro. Probably is an Aggravate. Unless you're main attacking with her. Crit damage, crit rate looks great. EM's a little... EM is low if you're using her for Aggravate, but it's fine. If you're using her just for, like, Overloaded, then you don't need EM. If you're using her for Taser, then you need more attack percent. Could be more viable to get attack percent than electro damage percent. This is Enka. I typically use Akasha, but Akasha's down right now, and they're being fussy, which is annoying. But yeah, overall great account. I mean, I'm getting very, 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 very nitpicky here with, like, what you can adjust. I know you're kidding when fucking you're saying essentially along the lines of like it might look bad. It's not bad at all, dude. You're fine. It's just tiny little things that are super nitpicky. You know, I'm only being like, I'm not trying to be too critical. Yeah, Vortex, I can review your account. I'm not being like critical because it's bad at all. These characters are built better than fucking 90% of mine. You know what I mean? Like this Ayaka, amazing. Yaimiko, amazing. Your Nuvi is gotta be top 3 or 2% in the world. The only thing that's probably hindering you is crit rate in terms of getting your actual ranking up. I mean, this website doesn't show you the fucking ranking like Akasha does, but and it doesn't show you average distribution for 1%. But like Aether, like your account is great. You got great characters. You got them built really well. I'm just being nitpicky because you're like, take a peek, take a gander. What can I improve on? So those are just the tiny little tweaks that you can make. Like the Nuvi. Like, yeah, you know, no defense percent. Like fucking have HP percent instead of defense percent on the flower. Like that's nitpicky as shit, and I'm sure you already know that. But your HP is totally in a happy place right now. So it's like, then you got the ER, which helps. So it's like, I'm not going to gripe about ER or EM. Like, EM's good, especially if you're using him for vape or something. So, yeah, Vortex, just drop your UID, and then I'll be able to review you if you let me know the region and all that kind of stuff. Alright, back to Genshin and trying to deal with this goddamn... what domain did I say I was doing? Not Golden Troop, not Tenacity. Oh, Emblem. I'm doing Emblem. That's what we're doing now. Emblem. Not that I need Shimenawas. I hate farming Emblem because fucking Shimenawas, but whatever. We'll do it. We'll do it. It's not that. It's not that. Is it this? No. Where is it? This. Yeah. All right. I don't remember this domain at all. Like, at all. Yeah, no, you're totally fine, Aether. I didn't want to... I'm not the type to be, like, super gripey about anything, and I don't want you to, like, think that I'm, like, ripping India. I'm not. Just, like... If there is something to be improved, like I look at my own account. Like, my account's not perfect. Nobody will ever have the perfect account or perfect fucking artifacts or whatever. Like, I just know what's wrong with my shit, and I know what I can do to change it. And whether or not I'm able to change it is another thing, but... Nah, don't sub. I don't ask for subs for a reason. If you want to sub, it's totally up to you, but... I'm against asking, you know. I'll never be the guy to say, subscribe to me because whatever, I did you a favor. Like, no, I don't give a shit. Subscribe if you want to, or not. Dislike or like, I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want. You know? Did Vortex drop his UID? Vortex, when you post your UID, if you're sending a UID, make sure you put like hyphens in between the numbers, like every 3 numbers or something like that, so it doesn't think it's like just a spam number for something. Because sometimes it gets funky. Like YouTube chat doesn't like. I don't know why. They're just weird. I don't like it for some reason. I don't get it, but it is what it is. My Chiori needs help, man. My Raiden needs help. I gotta level up my Raiden. Fucking hell. Like, all my artifacts are just... Thanks, Winters, for subscribing. I didn't know you did, but... All the fucking... Oy, oy, oy. Thanks, Shelby. That means a lot. I gotta come up with, like, I know this Chaska video is going to be a big one. Well, at least for me. It's not gonna fucking... I don't care whether or not it does well or not, but I know I'm gonna put a lot of time into it. Because, you know, I'm doing it all day one and pre-farming for it. So I'm gonna make sure that I have a lot of stuff for it, and it's gonna be a nice video. But I gotta think of something to do for this week. Maybe 2 or 3 videos for this week or something like that. You gotta think about some sort of, like... something to go over, something to talk about, something that's either interesting or funny. I don't know. I gotta think. You know, that's okay. That's an okay Hydra piece, off piece. I'm okay with that. All artifacts are good. A lot of times. Most of them. Most artifacts are good. Even defense artifacts. I just wish Akasha would get back up so I could look at his account on Akasha. See what those rankings are for Aether. So I'm sure it's very interesting. Aether, if you, hey Div, good to see you. Good to see you again. Aether, if you are curious, about kind of how you rank up, when Akasha comes back online, like the site's live still, but the rankings aren't, because I guess they're updating their memory or something like that. Check out how you rank out against, some of the top 1%, in terms of how those characters are built, and kind of see where your distribution is of your stats relative to other C0 Nouvelette players, for example, that have, you know, Throwing Tails. Wow, that is amazing. I have no idea who I'd use that on. Crazy Hu Tao off-piece. Jesus Christ. You can see the ranks on the leaderboard, so I'll show you. I'll switch over right now. Real quick. So, alright, Dory, have a good night. Take it easy. So, when you go onto... Enka doesn't show you leaderboards. Sealy shows you leaderboards, but it doesn't show you distribution. So, Akasha... I don't think I can load in UIDs into Akasha right now. I can, but it's not showing leaderboards right now. So, if you go to your Tartaglia, it says you have the best CV, right? But it doesn't factor in your Nuvi actually having better CV. This will show you the unavailable rank, but this is essentially saying average HP for the top 1% is 33k, right? Or here, I should scroll down a little bit. 33k, and average crit rate for people using Maréchaussées is 65 versus the 57 you have. It's not going to rank you right now, but these are top 1% stats. It's probably going to throw you into the top 1% because of you have a greater amount of EM and attack, and you're right on par with Hydro and Crit. So, I mean, it's probably, like, this shows the distribution, and that's why I love using Akasha, but I also really hate their fucking damage distribution. Like, this is exactly a perfect piece. You cannot get higher than 800% roll value. Honestly, this is the first time I've ever seen an 800 roll value piece actually exist. But this is literally the perfect piece for newbie. So, I mean, don't ever get rid of this piece, because this is theoretically the best. This is just saying that your flower is shit, or your circlet is shit relative to the rest of your stuff. Like, if you get a Marshose's crit damage circlet and throw on any rolls that are literally different than this, it's gonna be better, essentially. Like, you have an HP substat, and then you're there. You know what I mean? You get, like, 10% HP, and then you're right at 33k. Or you get, you know, some crit rate substat on here. Like, you get an extra, I don't know, 8% crit rate, and you're fucking there, so. These are great pieces. You don't need to adjust any of these. It just shows you where kind of your weakness is, and it shows you where the weakness is in your distribution, so. And this is comping you against, this not regular piece. So yeah, and I think for rankings, I've heard mixed things about character level mattering and talent level mattering, or this or that mattering, or whatever. I don't know, actually, and I haven't tested it out, so I won't be able to actually vet for that. All right, Vortex, let's take a peek. All right, so it's not going to be able to give me the rankings. Who do you want me to look at, Vortex? Let's see. Let's see. Is your chat? We just want to take a peek at your account, Vortex? Yeah, it's the fact that your crit rate is 8% lower than top 1% that it's griping. You know, if your crit rate's higher, then obviously you're going to hit more damage per second, and that's what Akasha likes. Akasha ranks mostly on CD, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Razor? All right. C2 Razor using Snow Tombed. Nice for physical. I'm assuming physical. Yep, physical. Attack percent. Whoa, defense percent circlet. What are you thinking? I don't know what you're thinking, but for being AR 50, can I refresh this? Yeah. I don't know if it'll actually update this or not. Okay, doesn't look like anything's changed. All right, so first things first, I would 100% switch your circlet. Since you're using 4-piece clad, take your sands, or your circlet, switch it to crit rate, switch your goblet to physical damage or electro damage, but I'm assuming you're doing physical. And then from there, keep this sands, keep this feather for the time being, and take the flower, and just any other flower with a attack roll, a crit roll at level 0 is going to be better than this, because none of these statistics benefit him. So if you can get gladiators pieces here that have a distribution that's a little bit more appropriate, then you're going to be having a better time. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good wrap on things. Level up your talents. I mean, he's level 90, so it's like talents are going to be really important. I would probably go ahead and do talents before you touch the artifacts, but getting him on either an electro damage, if you want to do electro damage, or a physical damage goblet for physical is going to be really important. And getting him off of this defense percent circlet, and getting him off of this this flower. Yeah, if you're main and Razor, level up his talents, ditch this flower for literally any other flower, throw electro or physical on here, and ditch the circlet. Go to a crit rate circlet, like, immediately. And then, you know, your crit damage will come in your other pieces, but just go to crit rate. Yeah, I would have about, I would argue to go to Codex. Level his talents. Holy, level his talents. Level his weapon, level his talents, then do artifacts. Artifacts, attack percent sands. Get rid of the attack percent goblet. Immediately go to dendro damage. And keep the crit rate circlet. He has way too much defense. Get rid of the defense and the elemental recharge. Like, get rid of him right off the bat. And it would be much better for you to run 4-piece Obsidian Codex and put him on a crit rate circlet Obsidian Codex, because then that'll get him up to like 70% crit rate, and you can focus on purely crit damage on the rest of your artifacts here. So immediately switch him over to Codex, keep him on attack sands, Dendro damage goblet, have the Dendro beer off piece, crit rate circlet, and no defense percent. None. Zilch. No defense. A little's okay, but like avoid it like it's the plague. And level the absolute loving shit out of his elemental skill. And you're going to have a much better time. I promise you. And we'll look at one more. Farina on Troop is interesting. Ditch the cryo damage goblet first and foremost. Level up her elemental skill and burst. I would just... I mean, if Wanderer's Troop is the only thing you have, it's fine, because of EM, if you're using her in Vape, but, yeah, it says with crit damage, and that's why I said go crit rate. Literally just HP percent Sands, HP percent Circlet, and Hydro damage Goblet for right now. That'll be the easiest thing. Don't worry about having any set put together. Just put random-ass artifacts on her that is literally HP percent Sands, Hydro damage Goblet, and crit rate or HP percent Circlet. And then just after that, just purely go for HP and level her talents. And her actual level, like itself. If you're using Farina only for healing, then HP is even more important. You don't need attack percent or crit damage or fucking cryo damage at all. If you're using her purely for healing, go HP, 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 and do not use Wanderers. Just throw on whatever random artifacts you have, and don't go Aquila Fivonia if you're using her for healing, unless you're using it for its passive, because base attack does nothing. Go with a HP scaling sword, like, there's a 3-star that I think does it. I have to look, though. I have to think now. Does someone know the name of the 3-star sword that fucking scales with goddamn HP? There's a 3-star or 4-star sword that does it, and I can't remember what it is off the top of myself. Yeah, healing bonus would help too if you're using her purely for HP. There is a sword or something that scales with HP. I just don't remember what it is. Something has some HP scaling thing. I don't remember. Yeah, the Black Iron Sword. No. I don't recall what it is off the top of my head. I don't think it's Black Iron. Who uses an HP Sands that needs those stats, man? Because that HP Sands is, like, ridiculous. I mean, that's perfect for Hu Tao. Why do I have such good HP Emblem Sands pieces? What the fuck? Because this is, like, cracked. I don't think there's anybody that scales with goddamn Emblem that, or scales with HP that would use Emblem. For Christ's sakes. But I mean, hey, we got an off piece out of it, kind of, maybe, I guess. Oh, good lord. When is Zenka gonna fix their leaderboards? Come on. Apparently my crit damage albedo is absolute ass shit. Did I go to a crit damage Golden Troop Circlet, perhaps? By chance? By chance? By chance? Do I have one of those? Am I still filtering by HP? Do I have a crit damage Troop Circlet? No. You know, his defense isn't even there. Do I just hope for a crit damage troop circlet and get out of the emblem domain, or do I just strongbox? Yeah, if you use Aquila, yeah, Dockhand's Assistant. That's like a farming one or something, or maybe the Floof Sender Ferryman is? I don't remember. One of those swords is gotcha, and then one of them is fishing. I can never remember which one is which. If you're using Aquila for the passive, that's fine. But if you're using her mostly for healing, get as much HP on her as humanly possible. Right now, I'm debating whether or not I should frickin' I don't know if I should. I don't know how I'm gonna get more defense on my Albedo. Perhaps a flower with defense. That'd be okay on Xiangling. Yeah, I don't like fishing either, so I don't fish. Though I would probably benefit from having the fishing weapons to talk about. Maybe that's what we should do today, a fishing stream. What do you guys think? We should fish. What do you think? What do you think about fishing? Can you fish a weapon in a day, or do you have to wait, like, multiple days? Is there, like, there's, like, server reset on the fishing, right? I think that's why I didn't farm the catch, because you can only get it, like, if you waited for, like, server reset or something for, like 3 weeks or something. I think a fishing stream would be insufferable to watch. I haven't fished in years. I don't even remember. That's good. It's got a crit damage so sad. I don't even remember how to fish. Yeah, but don't you need, like, bait and shit that's, like, made from other fish to, like, catch certain fish? I don't even remember how the fishing mechanic works in the first place. I don't think I don't need the catch. I have 2 engulfings, for Christ's sakes. I don't need the catch. But maybe Floof Sender Ferryman or some of the other fishing weapons could be, I guess, maybe useful? I don't know. All I know is fishing sounds like hell. You guys want to see how absolutely garbage my Raiden is right now? Oh, you're going to have a field day. This is disgusting. This is fine. This is disgusting. It needs to be leveled. This is fucking disgustingly bad because of the fucking HP roll. And this is fucking disgustingly bad as well. Look at those defense rolls. It's got 12% crit damage. I wonder if I got, like, a fucking anything. This could be theoretically better. Is she suffering on crit damage or crit rate? Crit damage, a big time. Holy. Where am I not having crit damage? I guess on the circlet would be really the only spot to grab it. Holy hell, is it bad, though. Good lord. God almighty, does my Raiden need Jesus. And I get a single piece for her. Oh, lord. I'll level my Albedo eventually, because I gotta fucking save for fucking Chaska. Boy, oh boy, does Albedo need help from God. Wednesday, Saturday. A wet spaghetti noodle. I can't say that I have, honestly. Gotta save that fragile for Chaska. Gotta save it for Chaska. It's just like, it says my Albedo's suffering by like 40% on crit damage. So it's like maybe a crit damage Golden Troop Circlet with like a mediocre amount of crit rate on a sub. But that seems like absolutely painful to get. Yeah, that's bad. 13 out of 15. Alright. Give me a crit damage circlet, I guess. I don't really care about the subs. Whoa. Hey! Oh! Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Go Strongbox. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Strongbox. I honestly don't even know if I care what this rolls into. I mean, crit rate would be nice. Or yeah, flat defense. Just hit flat defense. Hit it. Hit flat defense. All I want is flat defense, you scummy cunt. Hit flat defense. Just keep rolling flat defense. Just keep fucking going. Flat defense only. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought, bitch. Only flat defense. Only flat defense. We're only rolling flat defense today. That's what I thought. Only flat defense. Yeah, bitch. Fuck you, we're only using flat defense today. This is fucking heinous. I lose 18% defense, though, by switching to that. Yeah, that can't possibly be better. At all. Well, this is somebody's piece someday. Maybe. Fucking, I don't know, official? I guess? I don't know. That's fucking heinous. What's the timestamp on stream so I can fucking clip that for a YouTube short? Like 2:01? Yeah, that's gonna be a short. Every single roll is flat defense. Every single one, man. I gotta shut up. I gotta shut up when I'm doing that, because Genshin fucking hears me and it listens. Ugh, God, that's fucking horrible. Good God. Fucking hell, man. Jesus Christ. I have a functional official. Her ER will come up, and her crit damage will come up, and I got her on attack stands, and Electro, or Elemental Mastery Goblet, because I don't really care about electro damage, because... Yeah, only one more defense roll. I mean, it could fucking hit crit rate, but, I mean, like, even then, it's still actually terrible, because there's... like, no fucking defense on him at all. So it's like, what's even the point? Like, I'm losing 20% defense by going to that piece. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot. Even though the other subs are shit on this, like, 20% defense is a kick in the balls. I mean, that could theoretically roll defense percent. I mean, I'd lose out on crit rate, but this could roll defense percent. Do we get this up to... I mean... Do we try it? I mean, that's... Because that's a pretty bad fucking... crit damage piece. I mean, this is pretty bad, too. But this is, like, disgustingly bad. I gotta get rid of it. Whoa, baby! Woo! You have redeemed yourself, Genshin Impact! Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Fuck yes! Yes! Those have to be happier numbers, right? He's getting more defense percent now. He's up to 1900. What's average for top 1%? 2170 for top 1%? How the fuck is it so high? Crit damage of 227? And crit rate of 74.6. So now my crit rate is below 74.6. Yeah, I mean, that's a fucking piece and a half. Let's go talk to Tubby and get some XP, eh? Genshin, okay, Genshin redeemed itself. This is the first time that's happened in a while. What's the timestamp on that one? Because that's going into a YouTube short. 2:05-ish? Okay. We're making a short. Alright, let's talk to Tubby. Hope my realm currency isn't maxed out. Okay, good. 19% defense is fucking awesome. If it rolls defense or crit damage again, it's like a fucking perfect piece. Honestly. Oh, shop reset. Nice. Oh, I should have probably grabbed transient, huh? Because that would have got me more artifact XP. I'm retarded. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I think it probably would have got me more artifact XP to use fucking transient. Is there a piece I can feed here? You clipped me. I don't know where those clips went. You just happened to clip me, and I mean, they're somewhere out there in the universe. I don't fucking know where they went. I mean, that's his other flower, which is cracked on the crit rate, but it's like got no other subs. I can feed this. That's a garbage maiden's piece. That's useful, kind of, maybe. Wait, no. It can't possibly be good. I mean, maybe if I'm using like a Yao Yao. I'll keep it. Well, that's not good. Why would I use that as an off-piece HP Sands? Crit damage, crit defense. Ooh. Baby. We're up to almost 2K. Then when he's in battle, it goes up more. Ooh, baby. That's got to be better. I mean, I took 13% crit rate off of him, got 6% more crit damage, but 24% defense. That's got to be better to buff his overall damage. And obviously, leveling up to 90 is going to fucking change a lot and get his defense up there. I mean, his crit damage now is at 186, which is low. But his crit rate is also much lower. It's 65. So I don't know how I'd get more juice out of him. Like, that's fucking great. It's just one roll off from perfect. This is perfect. This is fucking stupid good. And this is, like, great, other than it's just lacking a crit damage sub-roll. Like, there's no way I'm realistically going to be able to beat that circlet. And Uraku's is best. I mean, if I use... I could use Peak Patrol Song, but then he's losing elemental skill damage. Yeah, it's buffing his elemental damage by, like, 20%, and it's fucking... But this is, like, boosting his elemental skill damage by, like, 48%. Let's see if Akashi likes me now. It hates me. My crit rate's too low, my crit damage is too low, my defense is right there. Fucking hates me. Doesn't like my crit damage or crit rate. Rank is still unavailable. His CV is much lower than it should be, I guess. Which I don't fucking get. Like, is his CV not good enough? Like, what? Are you fucking me because I don't have 230% crit damage somehow? Like, how the fuck do I even comp that with the amount of defense that I need? Like, what are other top 1 albedos doing? Let me stream this, because this is irritating. What are other top 1 albedos doing? Ah. I'm in the top 18% for Uraku. I've gone down. Can I see, like, the actual ranking of albedo? For Uraku? What's 28 mean? Number 28. I mean, I'm in the 28th percentile. It's because they're using Husk. Because he's using Husk. How's this? What is this guy's build? Jesus Christ. Okay, spit in my mouth and fucking call me daddy. Like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Like 700 RV fucking pieces. This goblet's so goddamn good, he needs a fucking off-piece circlet. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Dude, people are nuts. My RV is 1,000% less than what it should be. I mean, I guess it could be because I have a single HP roll on my fucking defense percent sands with 14% crit damage and 5% crit rate, but like, what the fuck? My circlet's bad, I guess. I don't have a geo damage onset goblet, do I? Because that could give me the flexibility. I don't. I don't have one. It's not like you'll even get more geo damage from me fucking doing this. You just get slightly more defense and HP, which isn't gonna fucking help. I mean, it could level up his talents, but I don't think this factors into Akasha at all. Like, this is ridiculous. I mean, what if I throw him on PPS? I mean... is there a scenario where PPS does more, even though it fucking nukes his crit damage? It absolutely nukes his crit damage. Which means I'd have to run him on, like, a crit damage circlet, which is something I don't want to do. And I got rid of for a reason, because it was garbage. I mean, this makes his defense high, but, like... his stats are absolutely ungo-bungo. I mean, what if I switch him to Chiori pieces? That's viable. That's garbage. Kind of. That's garbage, because there's no defense on there. That's garbage, because he doesn't scale with attack, so it doesn't even make sense to fucking put him on Shiori pieces. For Husk. Alright, so if I fucking have him on Peak Patrol Song. My CV is even worse. The 3-star artifact, what is that doing there? Where? I have 3-star artifacts, the instructor's pieces, because they're good. I gotta adjust, actually, and get rid of some of them. Which I can't filter by, but I gotta get rid of some of them. Because I got some good ones, and I have some bad ones. Like, this is bad. I got a 4-star flower now. That's bad, because I got a goblet now. And then... like, I got a better flower. I got a better feather. I don't need this. I realistically don't need that. Or this. I'm gonna hold on to that, and to that. But I'll keep that, and keep that. These are just going to be my Kujo Sara pieces. Yeah, I know. I leveled some of them up because some of them needed tweakage. While we're doing that, let's level up Raiden's Sands, wherever it went. It's like level 13. It should be like in the middle here, but I'm like totally blind right now. Ugh, God, how I hate how well this rolled. What are you gonna hit? EM for me, maybe? Crit damage? That's fine. Oh, the co-op? I don't even know what the co-op said. I wasn't looking. What did it say? Does this Raiden have enough ER? Like, is this Raiden functional? Does anybody want to talk to me about my Raiden? Like, is this a functioning Raiden? Like, at level 81 with Engulfing, 280 ER on Emblem of Severed, Off-Piece Sands, good Goblet, really shitty Circlet, but I can't do any better than this right now. Decent Off-Piece Sands. A decent-ish Feather. I have no idea how I want to fucking use her, honestly. I just kind of want her as, like, an off-field flex that I can occasionally burst into. Kind of just, like, for elemental skill. Like, I was debating, like, fucking Golden Troop on her, honestly. So that's kind of how I use her. But, like, this, I guess, is fine. Because 75%, 25% of ER at 300... So, like, 25, 25, 25, that means 75%, so it's capping out at 300, so 75% burst damage. Yeah, it's a great off-piece Sands. I just feel like there could be a little bit of tweak on her flower. But unfortunately, both of these are kind of bad, unless 17% ER is more valuable than this, which it could be. I mean, I guess, with the attack and the EM, could be more valuable. Because that bumps her up to 279. Yeah, it shoots her crit damage down by a little bit. But, I mean, I guess I could get more crit damage somewhere? Circlet, maybe? I don't know. Like, I don't really know where I can jump out more crit damage out of this, because I still need the crit rate. You know what I mean? Like, I guess a better flower might be the easiest way to go about things, like an ER crit damage flower. 279 isn't too much, because this increases 28% of ER over the base 100%, which means you can gain a maximum bonus of 80% attack. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think... Like, 300 is the cap for Emblem. You can't go over 300. If you start getting in that territory, that's when you go, like, attack sands for, like, Taser. But I think 300 is, like, the perfect place to be. Especially at C0R1. Because, like, I honestly don't know what her damage is like. So, I mean, let's just... I mean, let's take a gander, I guess. Let's just go see what some of her raw damage looks like. Because she's got her burst up. I mean, let's go to, like, a ley line or something and just see. Because these guys don't have, like, electro resistances or anything. And, I mean, yes, her burst damage is going to scale with how many other bursts you use, but just as raw. I just wonder if this is functioning. It's totally above, isn't it? It totally is. Oh, that's just force of habit. 37k with no buffs, and then, I mean, that's kind of low. I mean, obviously she's not doing any reactions, right? Her ER is great for uptime. $39k with no, like, team-wide buffing. Is that okay? Yeah, obviously her crit damage could be a lot higher. But, like... Is that, like, considered a functioning Raiden? I don't even know. I haven't taken a look at her kit in so long. I just know you gotta get ER up to, like, 300. You found another clip? I don't even know what I just said. That just went over my head. Alright, so you could fish. Oh, I gotta do conks today. That's what I gotta go do real quick. Conks. I think it's along this side here. Yeah, see what Kaching Bane says, because 300's a happy place, and obviously I could get more crit damage out of her, but, like, only place where I'm going to get that is out of Flower and Circlet. You know, get her up to 100 crit damage. And she scales with ER too, so I guess I could... Well, no. I already got her to her max ascension, so it's not like I'm going to get any more ER out of that. And as far as I'm aware, it's pointless to have over 300. Because it stops buffing Emblem. Or Emblem stops being, like, effective over 300. He's checking Kaching Main's website. He's not a Kaching Main, I don't think. Maybe he is, I don't know. Yeah, but then her crit rate's gonna drop down to like way low. Gonna drop off by 30%. And my Sans is my off piece. So it's like I could go crit damage circlet, but it'd have to fucking get like 20% crit rate on it at least. And then I'm missing out on ER. So it's like I feel like I might struggle unless I get like more crit rate on or crit damage. I don't even know. With Farina in, is that as MH Marshall says? You're saying I run Marshall says Raiden? Or Marshall says Farina? Because Marshall says Farina just to buff a Raiden is a little bit uncomfortable. Like, my fucking... I thought Marshal only buffs the person that uses it. I thought Marshal literally only buffs the person that uses it. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm pretty sure it's not a team-wide 36% crit rate buff. Maybe I'm wrong, but I never interpreted this as a 36% team-wide crit rate buff. I don't even know how many days more of this iron chunk garbage I have to fucking deal with. Probably quite a few. How many sea Ganodermas do I have by now? Because it's got to be getting close to Kazuha time. 66? Yeah, I got enough. Well, it's also kind of disturbing that my stream is that clippable. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Alright, let's get up here and go to the Fountain of Lucine, because I got some sigils. I'll go ahead and take Albedo off of Peak Patrol Song, because that's literally just going to trash his kit, so... And fucking, I've established that running Husk on him is not... I mean, it is viable for him as an off-field, but I want to on-field him more than I'd fucking... But then again, Golden Troop is an off-field set, so I don't know, I'm a fucking retard. Getting my Albedo functional is just like, ugh. Yeah, I could level him up and buff his defense, but like that's the only fucking thing it's gonna do. Oh yeah, you use Sara to boost her crit damage. That's right. Yeah. 60%. I have C6 Sara, so it's fine. I mean that's for like ride and nuke comp. I'm just trying to like make her somewhat functioning. I mean, obviously, what is it? Like ride and overloaded nuke comp's the best with like Benny, Shev, and Sara, right? Isn't that like her fucking how to make her nuclear? I haven't leveled up my Shev at all. Oh, I should, because she's C6, and Overloaded just got a huge buff. Yeah, I just can't see myself using her as, like, a nuke for the amount of setup it requires. I don't really like nuke teams, because it's, like, I just feel like I can end up having more damage per second if I just take my fucking time and go through a rotation. Because shit feels, like, incredibly... I guess that means my Farina's artifacts are fine-ish. Yeah, she's fine. She's back to normal. I did swap her circlet for a little bit, but I think she's fine now. Yeah, kinda. She could just have such a better stance. What skills off of ER? Is there an elemental skill? Really? For solo, they're recommending 220 ER. Crit becomes more valuable after 220. That's crazy. I mean, that's fine. I'll definitely take that into consideration. I wonder if I should just swap her to HP Sans. Weapons are more important than artifacts. I'll stand by it. I have a lot of signatures, but weapons are more important than artifacts, and I'll die on that hill. I don't have an HP Sans on set for her. But these both have HP substats. Is this? No. I mean, this could theoretically already be better. And I don't have an HP... Oh, I do. Oh, but those are crazy stats. Oh, okay. Yeah, unless I can comp the stats on the Sans. By running an off-piece HP Sans. Which I might have. It's more crit ratey. And crit damage comes down a little bit. Could just switch her onto this, take her off of this HP gob, and throw her on one of these. I'm gaining 4% crit rate and losing 13% crit damage. But that gives me the opportunity to get crit damage rolls here to comp it, and then I get double HP. Man. Using my brain fucking hurts. Okay, this is actually a horrendously terrible piece. Hit crit damage once, so it's already better. I think I can keep her same stats, just give her more HP with this. Assuming I switch her to that fucking other piece. Yeah, because I can theoretically get better stats switching her to fucking off-piece. Like, this is actually better. Because I don't need the ER anymore. Like, double HP is going to have her deal more damage with her skill, which is what I use her for. Because, see, her ratio is exactly the same. She just got more crit rate out of it. And a hair bit more crit damage. So I went to 17% crit damage. Yeah. I'm still running 4-piece. It's just like I was able to, you know, kind of play around with it a little bit. You know? I mean, I think that's better. I mean, I'll see in a second when Akasha reloads. You know what? I can use one of these fragile because on the day of, I'm going to be able to get fucking a fragile from the Tablet of Tona. So I do burst quite a bit, but her other pieces already, like her ER currently is at 116, which I know is low. But like, I typically use her as a burst buffer, but like more HP means more elemental skill damage, and that's what's up 90% of the time anyways. So it's like, I don't know, her weapons focused around her fucking elemental skills, so it's like, you know, I don't know. Like, I'm stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Because this, you know, leveling this up increases her HP, obviously, and using her with dual hydro also buffs her HP, so it's like, you know, it's like, if I really want to make my Farina strong, I guess I'll take xilonen, and then I'll take a Hu Tao, and then another hydro, being, I don't know, fucking Yelan, right? So I do this. Let's make sure my Yelan is functional. I would if fucking her current piece wasn't as broken as it was. Or her weapon wasn't as broken as it is. Yeah, Yelan could use better stats, but it really doesn't matter what Yelan's doing here. So, I mean, like, leveling up her circlet's obviously gonna fucking help, but, like, I don't give that much of a shit. Yelan could be better, but it doesn't matter. See if I can get that goblet up to fucking 20. Maybe get a troop piece in the process. You think they're gonna release Strongbox in the process? $45Ks. 45Ks, no vape. 53K, no vape. 46K. I mean, I can pretty much just DPS Farina at this point. I mean, obviously your crit damage is fucking way up because of this domain. But, like, crit damage doesn't affect it as much as HP does. Yeah, I think going to HP Goblet was the move. I wasn't really struggling for burst there. That is so bad. Yeah, because I already got my burst up. I wasn't even using xilonen. As long as you're running your dual hydro. If I use xilonen skill, I mean, this could be... This has potential here. It's 44. 14k on average. Okay. I mean, this is fine. I'm okay with this. There's a 51. I mean, this is like not even vape. You know what I mean? This is like pre-vape, which multiplies damage by what? 1.5%? Or 1.5? 1.5, so 150%, or so essentially like 50% more damage on top of that. So like 60k? 60, 70k? To reach top 3 to 5, you are currently top 8. I cannot look it up because Akasha is down right now, so I can't tell you like what your percentage rating is and what you could do to change to get into that percentage. Because Akasha is down, which is annoying, and Sealy is down, and the Enka network is down, so they're not doing any leaderboards right now, which is very tilting, because that's all I've been doing today is looking at people's stuff, and it's quite annoying that Enka is down. Like, the whole Enka network is just, like, shitting a brick. And you can't load in new profiles either, which is also very annoying. Alright, let's get some... There's the 79k, not even in her burst. I bet you she could be hitting 100k skills. Let's get some pyro on these guys. Man, I could use her... I could literally DPS her with fucking zhongli. You know, using pyro app. I think she'd be strong enough to do it. I mean, maybe at that point you'd want more EM on fucking Farina. For vape damage. But I think she's probably got enough as is. Yeah, it's annoying as hell. Oh, that's a Lene piece, baby. That's nice. Oh, that's really nice. I've been wanting one of those attack sands for a while. I already got a Nuvi piece. I don't fucking use Nuvi. Or have Nuvi. That is a Lene Sands and a half right there. This is just shit. I don't care what the fuck this rolls into. As long as it's not a flat stat. This is just immediately better. Having the same amount of crit damage, fucking 2% more crit rate, and fucking ER. Your Enka works? My Enka is down, and it hates me. It's very annoying. It's like the whole Enka network shit a brick. Dude, I just want to toss some pieces in here. Alright, let's filter by... These give, like, nothing, right? I can fucking get rid of these. They're blue pieces, man. This is trash because of the subs. I'll never use it. And this is garbage because subs. It's only got 2 lines. And then that's HP. That's fine. I'll keep that. Which one of these is better? I'll use crit rate. Alright. Dude, that's a fucking filthy piece. This is a filthy Farina piece. This is fucking filthy. The roll value on this is insane. Yeah, on-fielding Farina is pointless because I don't ever, like, C6 or whatever. But, like, I can just use reverse vape on her with zhongli because she's just already got, like, 100 EM. So it's like... My Farina stats are dumb. Oh, they're so dumb, and I have no problem getting her burst up in a dual hydro. Oh, man, and her HP's up by a shit ton. Oh, man, this is fucking awesome. This is fucking awesome, dude. Doesn't her HP come up with her weapon, too? Or something? Yeah. And it goes up by having xilonen in the party, right? At C2? Is that only when her source samples are active, though? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so... what can her fucking HP get up to, dude? Hold on. A minute ago? Great. Let's try this out on, like, a ley line. See what her fucking damage is with xilonen. And non-burst. If I trigger Hydro Crystallize... what are we looking like? Oh, I gotta off-field her because it's Golden Troop. She'll do more damage. Why am I, like, eating shit? Why am I, like, eating shit? Wait, are these guys resistant to Hydro? I think these guys are resistant to Hydro. Pretty sure these guys are resistant to Hydro. Still hitting 40Ks, though. Pretty sure these guys are resistant to Hydro. I might miss the ER in Abyss. Yeah, let's give it a run. Let's go try that out, actually. That's a really good idea. Let me heal her up quick, because this is annoying. It's not like it matters in Abyss, but I fucking hate being on low health. Is there anything in Abyss that doesn't have Hydro resistance, though? Aren't there, like, Hydro Tulpas? Or not Hydro Tulpas, like, fucking... isn't there fucking shit in the Abyss right now that's annoying? She has PPS back on her, right? Yeah. I don't know. If I run her in a dual Hydro setup with Hu Tao, I feel like I might be fine. Let's just take her first half. What team was I using? Hu Tao, Yelan, Farina, and xilonen. Alright. And then we'll use, I don't know. Albedo Chiori team, perhaps, with... I mean, maybe I could just do a Nahida Aggravate team here. Swap out Albedo, that gives more EM, and then I could use... and I guess I could go Hyper Bloom, perhaps, with Xingqiu. Nah. I'll do, like... I would do a battery. I need a healer. That's what I need. So maybe Bennett. That should be fine for second half. Probably. I mean, there's all that Geo shit I gotta deal with, so maybe it's not fine. I usually use my Geo team there. Let's do this. Because I don't want to fuck with their raw skill damage. Back into Gilo Burst, and then we'll go to Hu Tao and see what some of these numbers look like. This guy's resistant to a lot of shit, though, isn't he? I mean, there's a 50k, two 50ks in Abyss. There's an 89k, bro! I'm pretty sure that was a vape, but an 89k out of my Farina. I don't think I'm missing ER at all. Yeah, her burst has got a lower uptime, but fucking hell. 89k, I can live with that. Jesus Christ. And I mean, having Yelan as a battery is probably fine. I mean, I would ideally put more ER on her. I'm just seeing damage on damage and damage out of Farina here. I mean, that's actually really nice. I think for open world, because I use her more open world, right? I don't, like, use her burst in the open world. So I think it's fine. Like, I'm not really griping about that. Oh yeah, these guys suck fucking elemental energy, don't they? I would want more EM on my Raiden if I was using her in an aggravate, but Albedo is buffing, and Raiden is buffing, and Nahida is buffing. Well, these guys suck ER like it's nobody's business, don't they? Because I did want to try out the Raiden. I mean, this damage is pretty kind of shit, though. It's probably for that lack of crit damage that, I mean, we were looking at. Because it's just so low. She's not really a battery for anybody else, for that matter. Pretty sure those only hit 8Ks. Nahida's hitting more on spread. One burst, yeah, one burst is more than enough, I feel. I mean, this Raiden works. I mean, it's not like the worst thing in the world. I probably shouldn't take her in an aggravate team, considering I don't use EM on her, and I have these ginormous EM and attack buffers right now. I'm not going to clear this floor in any reasonable amount of time. There's like 4 more things I have to clear through. I mean, this is the wrong team for this floor, first off and foremost. Oh, actually, I should be looking at Albedo's damage, shouldn't I? But I shouldn't be looking at it on this floor. So I think let's get out of here, because this floor all focuses on Geo damage, or on Geo characters. So let's just rip into Albedo and see what I can do here. Yeah, this is fucking Farina and Benny. Fuck it. This side, I don't really give a shit. I mean, Overloaded Hu Tao is funny as shit. The Yalan in there and fucking, I don't know. Do I need a healer? I guess I do. Benny, not Benny. I mean, who's a fucking healer that I have built? Why can't I think of a healer? Did I really just only use Farina and... Oh, fuck it. Kuki Shinobu, I guess. I don't really care. Haktua? Haktua, really? I don't know. I can't take... I gotta take this buff, because I want to see raw damage. Alright, let's see what Albedo does. Ah, 33k. 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 This is like the most scuffed Albedo DPS I think I've ever seen in my life. And that's okay. $33k, 29k, no residuals. I should use Jean? Why should I use Jean? Seems like the most goofy thing to be using Jean. The only thing that's defense scaling anyways is this Isotomo Blossom hits. I need someone who can actually kind of on-field here, which I guess would be xilonen. That's a 16. I mean, I'm not, like, griping about that Albedo. Could it be better? Probably. Dude, I'm so annoyed that leaderboards are still down. Alright, well, I don't think I want to fish on stream today and rot my brain, so I think I'm all set for the day, honestly. Pretty sure I got everything taken care of that I wanted to do. Trouts, Fontaine, got the conks, killed the Inquisitor's Bastard, got some artifacts. Looked at some characters. I think we're good to go, honestly. I'm just gonna get out of this team and fucking exist and be happy and think about Albedo in my dreams. Because, Jesus, he needs help from God. So, yeah. Alright, guys, take it easy for today. Thank you for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully a little bit earlier, because I was just exhausted last night and didn't get any good sleep. So, yeah. Alright, guys, take it easy and have a good one.